Hey, you got me. I'm real. Good job.
Hey guys, welcome back to Duffy Woodcraft. I'm Alex, and today we're out at Oaks Park in Portland, Oregon for Sasquatch Fest. You'll see my booth set up here. I want to talk to you today about how you can change your normal craft fair items to be themed markets and make a big profit doing so. Come on. All right, so let's rewind and talk about how you prep for a themed market. Now, think about all of the products that you make regularly, from serving trays to serving boards. Maybe you make keychains or magnets or other things. All of these can be adapted to theme markets really easily. So let's take a look at a couple examples I make. First, I'm going to start with my game boards. I make a lot of cribbage boards. Cribbage boards are easy because usually they're a circle or an oval or something, and in the middle you have empty space. Themed markets are great because you can get a design and attach it to the board. So let's look at this guy right here. This, for example, I put some trees and there's a little Sasquatch in the middle with the moon. Filled that with epoxy just to add some extra little depth, but you don't have to, you can just use paint. Here's another example. On a larger cribbage board, I used paint on this one. I just carved it out using a V-bit on the CNC and then just spray painted it and sanded it off. Continuing on with games, tic-tac-toe is another game that everybody knows. These are super simple projects now, but an easy way to elevate a project to make some money with it. So I made these little Sasquatch and trees, and we make a tic-tac-toe board so somebody can do tic-tac Bigfoot. I also have tic-tac aliens, so using little alien heads and UFOs. Serving trays are another great example that's easy to adapt to a market, because a tray basically is a shape with a bowl cut into it. So I took a Bigfoot foot and made a bowl cut out of it. It's just now a serving tray that's the shape of a Bigfoot. Customers love this. They see this because it's exactly what they're looking for. They're looking for a souvenir that they can buy that's also functional. So I've now given them a serving Bigfoot tray, and who doesn't want their charcuterie board serviced out in a Bigfoot? I mean, come on. Speaking of serving trays, you also can do that with cutting boards. So this is just a standard charcuterie board or cutting board, however you look at it, just the normal board. But on one side, what I did is I used my laser attachment and I added a Bigfoot. This themes it to the market. And if I don't add much wording, just the image, this could go all year round at other markets, especially here in the Pacific Northwest. Bigfoot is a big thing and people love seeing it all year round. Signs are another project that can be made that are easy to make but give you a high profit margin. For example, this is a 1x8 alder board that all I did was I carved out the "We Are Not Alone" and spray painted it with black, sanded it off, put a clear coat on it, and it's good to go. I also just put the little mounting hardware in the back so somebody can hang it up on their wall. The cost on this was less than $3 when you talk about the wood and the paint and the finish, and I sell these for $20 all day long. Now, we all have leftover products from other markets too, and this is a really good time to use those products as well. For example, Christmas, I had a bunch of these leftover Christmas trees that I made. I usually sell them with a candle in the middle and they're a nice little centerpiece on somebody's table. Well, my wife had the great idea to take my pieces left over from my tic-tac-toe boards and use them and create shadow boxes. So I put in the UFO, I put in the tree and the Sasquatch, and I made this little scene that's great for a UFO or Sasquatch themed market. What's great about the CNC is you can batch out things really easily. So again, I'm going to be using a product I had left over from the holidays, my turned trees that I turn on my lathe. These are just some Christmas trees that people buy in different sizes for centerpieces. They're great, but I have leftovers from the holidays. So what I did with my CNC is I took a Sasquatch outline and I created a profile path to make it a little Sasquatch. Now this is great. I can sell this on its own for somebody who wants a wooden Sasquatch to put on their desk, or I can bundle them with my trees to do a set. And if you make that scale even bigger, somebody who wants a large Sasquatch, again, just took an outline. This time I added a base to it and just cut it out. These are really great for somebody who's looking for that bigger statement piece. I have a UFO in my window that I put up there that I cut out from a profile path. These are quick and easy projects that turn around giving you high profit value. Finally, let's talk about numbers, what it costs to make all of this, what I paid for the booth, and then what my profit was at the end of the day. Let's first talk about an average craft fair or Saturday market. On average, I find these booth fees in my area to be about $50. I spend between $200 and $300 in material costs to bring product to these markets. And by the end of the day, my sales are generally around $500. So my profit really is only about $250 depending on the cost. When it comes to themed markets, I find the booth fees to be actually quite a bit higher. On average in my area, it's about $150 for a 10x10 space. My material cost stays the same as I'm not bringing extra product, I'm just bringing themed product to these, so between $200 and $300 of product. Sales are much higher as well. Usually at themed market, people are there to buy and show up for the themed event versus a Saturday market where they're browsing. So some examples of the themed markets I've done. Earlier this year, I did a Sasquatch Fest. That was a $175 booth fee. Material cost was $300. And my sales at the end of the day was $1,500. A UFO Fest I did, the booth fee was $200. My material cost was lower as I had a few leftovers from Sasquatch, so it was about $150. But at the end of the day, my sales was $2,300. Sometimes, however, it is a perfect storm and that's out of your control. For example, the Sasquatch Fest I was at last weekend, you may have seen it in the news where there was a ride that got stuck upside down. And then our main highway I-5 was also shut down for the weekend. So an event that was expected to bring 10,000 people only drew about 500 people. So I barely made my booth fee at the end of the day. It just happens sometimes. However, I still have all of that product that I'll be able to sell at other markets going forward, which will bring the cost down for those markets. I really hope this video helps you start thinking about how you can adapt your current projects for themed markets in your area. In my opinion, I really do think that they're the highest profit market that you can make in craft fairs versus going to a regular Saturday market. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked this, please let me know other themes you would like me to cover or other projects you would like me to do. I have new projects that come out every 2 weeks, and if you get a chance, please like and subscribe to the video because that helps my channel grow. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.